Hello everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. My name is Lee, and if you are a new viewer, first and foremost I want to say welcome and thank you for stopping by Zesty Tarot, and I hope that you come again. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking by my side. Thank you for the 57 subscriptions. And at the end of the day, I just hope that my messages reach out to all of you. Okay? So this message is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of the Gemini. This is also a timeless reading. If the message sounds familiar to you, whether you received this message before from my channel or another channel, take it as the universe telling you that you have unfinished business, and before you can move on to another question, you need to take care of the situation at hand, okay? So, let's get into it. Let's see what universe has to say. Sweet universe, thank you so much for this opportunity for me to read for my lovely and zesty Geminis. What do they need to know right now? This video is going to be late. I was wanting to have these videos out yesterday, but I had some health issues going on top of getting my booster shot. Not because of the booster, let me put that out there now. But the booster did hurt my arm, and I was not in the mood to shuffle any type of card, okay? I didn't even want to, I just didn't even want to do anything, so I took the time to focus on me, but I'm back. I missed you all, just so you know, while I was gone on my little hiatus. Sweet universe, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. What do they need to know right now? I love shuffling these cards. I just feel so good. I could shuffle these for hours, and I'm going to stop. Because if I don't, then you're going to watch me do nothing else but shuffle. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am trying to see which section will give me the most tingly sensation. Middle. Okay, so we have birthing a new age, creating new or birthing new creations, dreaming a new world, and to being. I love this. I've never seen this card before, so I am going to have to use my booklet for this one. It's the first time I've seen it. The next one, we have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So let me stop here. I feel that you either experienced a transformation or you are going through a transformation, and you're just trying to figure out what it is that you need to do. Like, you just have this feeling that you're supposed to do something, but you just don't know exactly what it is. And the High Priestess is saying, how are you being called to step up and lead? And this is the question that you're asking yourself, like, what is it that I'm supposed to do? Well, everything starts with a dream or a vision. So think about what it is that you've always wanted to do. And maybe you have dealt with enough disappointments to where you're like, you know what, I'm done with the nonsense. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can get this dream off the ground. You have to start somewhere, okay? We have the crumbling. And it says, what are you clinging on to? So this right here is tower energy. This is the need to start over. And it's funny because well, not haha funny, but birthing new creations, dreaming a world into being. In order for you to birth a new age or a new world, if you will, you're going to have to reset and start over. And if you're not afraid of change, then I commend you. The bottom of the deck says, just say yes. And I love this card because throughout the page, all it says is yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, yes. And, I like this too. It says, dance with life. Do something different to change your energy. Okay. So let me look at my booklet because I feel like I've already touched bases on it, but just in case, All right, birthing a new age. Sorry, I have to find the page. Okay, page 92. Okay, it says often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is raising fear is far bigger than what we could possibly hold. So let me start that over because I feel like I jumbled that up. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. There we go. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often it is ours to do the very thing that intimidate us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. So it says right now we are in a transition period between ages. In the process, allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead of us. We need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are a part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history preparing for this exact time. Dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene sisters, daughters of Isis, Esnes, priestess, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers of times past. It is time to give permission and space to what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world to be born. So that sounds very beautiful and very mystic and just gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Makes me all fuzzy and tingly inside. So I feel that this is speaking directly to those that are healers. You are called to lead. And like I said, if you are ready for this change, if you are okay with change, then I am proud of you, because I know that if you do not like change, you are definitely not going to like what's going to be transpiring next. And I love that this was correct when I said that I feel like you're going through a transition or, transformation. You are. You've had enough disappointments in your life, or people were ticking you off enough to where you said, enough is enough. It's time for me to really see what belongs to me? What does the universe have in store for me? Because I realize I can't depend on human beings. And you know, it's unfortunate that we can't. But you can't expect for another human being to help you if they don't understand what their sole purpose is, you know? So the question of how are you being called to step up and lead, that very well is the question that only you can answer. Maybe you are called to do tarot. Maybe you're called to do Reiki. Maybe you are meant to, I don't know, create. I know someone that was talking about making healing soaps. You know, like there's a lot of things that you could do to help soothe the soul. And it doesn't necessarily, I should take that back, it doesn't necessarily have to be focused on spirituality. It can focus on anything, because no one's gift or sole purpose in this life is better or less than the next. So I feel that whatever calling is meant for you, the universe is asking, are you ready? Because it's time. It's time for you to go ahead and walk away from this malnourished foundation. Or maybe you had to stay stagnant in this energy to be born again, if you will. Like a diamond, you have to be pressurized, and you have to have an intense amount of heat in order for you to become a valuable gem. Now, I'm not saying that you're not valuable, but we all know that diamonds usually come what they come from coal. And people don't really pay too much attention to coal. They use it to what? Cook their meat, and that's it, and they toss it away. But boy, if we ever took the time to realize that all we had to do was just pressurize it at the right temperature, we could be sitting on thousands and billions or whatever, you know. I said thousands of billions, whatever numerical number that is, but you get the point. But yes, this is your time. I feel that the universe is waiting for your answer. And I don't know if it's an offer from another person, or if this is your soul speaking to the universe, but it's asking for you to just say yes. Like Flowetry, all you gotta do is say yes. I know that was cheesy, my fault. Sorry about that. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, I think your reading is going to be short. We'll see. Now, let's see what's going on with you. I don't know if I said this. I tend to forget easily. For those that are new to my channel, I want to put it out there that I suffered a stroke a year ago. It'll be a year in April, and I am struggling a little bit with memory loss, forgetting, short-term memory basically, and stammering over my words and communicating. So please be patient with me. But yeah, I can't remember if I said to you that these videos will be late. I don't know if I said this in this reading or the previous reading, but when you're watching this, this is probably going to be on Saturday, just to be on the safe side. Or maybe, I don't know, but I know I got to get these videos out. because, like I said, I had some health issues going on where my arm was numb from the Moderna booster, and I didn't feel like doing anything because my arm was hurting too bad. So, and again, the other health conditions I had was not from the booster, so I'm going to put that out there too. It was not. Okay, sweet universe, we have birthing a new age for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. Why is this card here? Okay. Okay, so this is the Wounded Warrior. You have your defenses up. And I feel like this is you. It's not that you're not allowing anyone in. It's you keeping away the energy that caused you the pain. I'm sorry, this is driving me nuts. There we go. I had to fix my blinds. It was looking raggedy. Anyways, so you are protecting yourself as you manifest this new beginning. And it's also saying, while you are afraid, do it anyways. I honestly think the best time to do anything is while doing it afraid. Because to me, I feel that fear, trust me, because I go through this all the time. This is why I'm off and on my channel, because I just have those moments where I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm scared. But then I come back and I'm like, okay, I can do this. But doing it afraid is teaching yourself to trust yourself more. This is uncharted territory that you are experiencing. And because you can't say, oh, well, I know this situation like the back of my hand, that's what makes you very uncomfortable. And yes, I get that you're scared because previous experiences or energies before have hurt you. You've hurt yourself. Don't worry about woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Sat in a car and didn't go anywhere. I learned that from an old friend. But anyways, while you have your defenses up, do it afraid. You don't have to share with the whole world what you're doing. Moving in silence is key. You get a lot done when you move in silence. What are you called to step up to? Okay. I'm going to aim it this way because I don't want it to leap in my candle. Okay. All right. So we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is miserly energy here. I feel like you're not really secure. You're uncertain. You're uncertain as to what's going on. This could also pertain to greed. This could also represent fear of losing your assets or just losing out overall, like the ball is going to drop. And you're wanting to, like I said, how are you called to lead? And you're like, I don't want to. I'm scared. Or maybe you want freedom. We're going to figure that one out. Oh, okay, well, this one flipped. We have what the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And so this is you juggling, whether it's business matters, life and love overall, but you need to make a choice. Where are you going to focus all of your energy? Because I feel like right here you're being greedy, or someone else is being greedy towards you. Okay. Just say yes, 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 yes. Okay, so the Hermit. I feel like this is saying, just say yes that you're going to accept the call, like I said before. Say yes that you're going to see the truth for what it is. Say yes that you are going to step up and be the healer that you were meant to be. Or you're going to seek out that position that you were meant to follow. This is a path, or you are okay with being alone right now. For some of you, if you cannot handle the thought of being alone, this, like I said, you're not going to like to change. Because you will be vulnerable. But this is necessary for your growth. I cannot stress this enough. Let's see what else the universe has to say, because I want to have a better understanding of the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, upright, I can say that it's calling you to get a grip on your life and to secure yourself, like properly secure yourself, protect your energy. But with it being in reverse, you're vulnerable. I can say it that way, or see it that way. Love yourself. Some of you just rolled your eyes at me. Don't roll your eyes at me. Love yourself a little bit more. Stop entertaining foolishness. Okay, let go and enjoy. Address your addictions. So, yeah. Retreat. Speak up. Just sit this right here. Whatever addictions it is that you have, whether you have an addiction to relationships, you cannot stand being by yourself. You have to be around someone. To the point to where you will allow anything to happen to you because you just can't stand the idea of being alone. Whether it's a drug addiction, alcohol addiction, whatever the case may be, this is what's holding you back. You don't feel stable enough to let go. There's no stability here. Because as you can see, he's holding on for dear life. You ain't going to be able to get those pentacles from underneath his feet or his grip at all. I'll put this back here. But I feel that you're holding on to things that no longer serve you. And so this is saying that you need to address your addictions. Let go of it is what it's telling you to do. Enjoy life. Enjoy this new blessing, this manifestation that could be yours. It can be yours if you are willing to let go of everything else that no longer serves you. What is crumbling? This is saying that you need to take a step back, retreat, get away from the situation. Okay? I will even grab my booklet. Let's take a look at it right now to see what this is talking about. This could also say, as far as retreating, back up and let the universe take care of it. We're going to see exactly what it's saying. Hold on. Page 71. Okay, are you feeling fatigued? I'm sorry, are you feeling world weary and physically fatigued? This is energetic exhaustion, and it is caused by overtaxing your body and your brain and being disconnected from your true spirit. You are forging a path that may not be in harmony with your true nature. You need more time to be alone in order to reconnect with your authentic self. And then here we go with this Hermit card right here. Okay, so if you're entertaining energy that is not meant for you, it's time for you to pull yourself away from it. I know it can be addictive, but they gotta go. Okay, whether it's family, friends, whoever, I don't care, a job. If it's not serving your higher good, if this is not part of the alignment that you see for yourself, because it says birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, you're not going to be able to make these manifestations come to light until you get rid of this energy that is holding you back. And it is the fear of being by yourself. So this tells me that you are going to have to do some necessary work, whether it's healing. So if you have abandonment issues, maybe your parents weren't there for you like they should have been, don't feel bad about that. You are not the only one. But in order for you to accomplish what you are wanting to achieve, you have to nip that in the ass first, okay? Speak up. If you need to speak to a therapist about it, or those that are causing you grief and overtaxing you, tell them, I'm not doing this no more and I'm out. I ain't dealing with this no more. That's how you deal with all that, just, you got to put yourself first. Excuse me. You have to put yourself first. Only you know what the situation is. There's a lot of you out there. I cannot read for everyone. So I will leave that up for you to determine if what I'm saying makes sense. And if it resonates, I'm glad. If it doesn't, that's cool. But honestly, I think it's pertaining to a love interest. Well, hold on, we have the Hermit again, okay? Sitting by yourself, and she is radiating wisdom. Taking the time to realign herself. Let go and enjoy. Spend time with the universe. Let the universe talk to you and show you how loved you are. The Nine of Swords. Okay, so there's some anxiety here. There's also some fears. Like, you have a lot of the weight. Well, not gonna say, well, it could be the weight of the world, if you per se, but I feel like it's everyone else's bullshit. They keep piling up on you and expecting for you to take care of their nonsense. Stop giving in to that. Okay? You can only handle so much. And you are abandoning yourself. And that's where that abandonment comes from. Like I said, yes, your parents, unfortunately, weren't there, if that pertains to that. Maybe they gave you a stable childhood, but maybe you felt like they weren't there in other ways when you needed them. Maybe you have anxiety, depression. There's some fears because she's outside. And so to me, that symbolizes vulnerability. Okay, red can represent anger or passion. But I also see that she's a target. And these crows or whatever, they're surrounding her. And she's scared. She's afraid that they're going to gouge her eyes out. But if I'm not mistaken, there is one that is clear, transparent. And I feel that this was something that was created in her mind. She brought this to life. So whatever addictions that you have, you created them. So if this is a person, you created these addictions. I'm not saying that they're not doing anything to you, but if they are not giving you their all, like if they're giving you ghosting energy and they have you reacting this way, you have to say or see it for what it is. And you have to move on from it. If this is a friendship or whatever the case may be, if they're not showing you what you deserve, then you've got your answer right there. There's no need for you to be stressing yourself out about it. If it's a job, the same thing. If they're not showing you that you are needed there, then you could just see yourself out. But like, well, if you don't appreciate me, I will surround myself with individuals that will. Wow. Too many. Okay, well, we already seen them. Okay. So, we have the Page of Cups here. This is, I feel like this is serendipitous energy. I feel that fate within itself is going to destroy this negative mindset or this stifling energy. Something is going to transpire to where this is going to fall away. If you don't have the courage to move on from it, the universe is going to see to it that you are removed from it. You're sitting here waiting for a sign. Well, you just received one. And if you stick around long enough, you're going to see why you will no longer be a part of that situation. Okay. And I'm not saying that in a scary way, so please don't take what I said like, oh, you're doomed. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands here. So this right here is talking about igniting your passion, your creativity, your confidence. You're going to have to say yes. I'm not saying you don't have to, but it's asking for you to say yes to yourself. Say yes to being lively again. Someone has taken your essence from you. Something has taken your essence from you. That breaks my heart for you. Yes, walk away from things that no longer serve you. Something in the universe. I confused myself. That's why I'm going back. And I had to look at it again. What you're seeking is not going to be here. The universe is going to place you where you're meant to be. Okay? Speak up and honor what it is that you want. That's how I look at that. You know what you want. You know what you deserve. Stop allowing individuals to give you a smidget of them. That's not what we're doing. It's all or nothing. If you can't give me your all, then be gone. Be gone. So, what I'm gathering from all of this, if this is a person or a situation like your job or whatever, this is taxing your energy and you're juggling a lot. They could be putting a lot of unnecessary drama on you, driving you nuts. 1 second you're ready to get out of their, out of their lives, but then there's just something about them that you just can't get enough of, aka sex. And look, I don't care how good the sex is, your mental wellness deserves better, okay? Also, I see with when it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? If a person is being stingy and they're not giving you their all, you have to pay for everything. That's a telltale sign right there. That's no. We are not raising, if you have children, you get it, okay? You don't need to add another child to the mix. All right. Let's see what your final message is for this reading. Here. Release other people's emotions. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so that they don't linger in your body. Inhale light and space. Yes, I'm going to pull some more. One more. Honor your sensitivities. Your sensitivities are a gift. Be proud of who you are. And put your hand over your heart and inwardly say, I embrace my loving heart. Look, again, I feel like this is pertaining to a connection. If you are surrounded by ghosting energy, please free yourself from it. There is nothing good that's ever going to come out of a situationship. I don't care what no one says, okay? Leave it alone. It's not meant for you. And it says to embrace your imperfections. Release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. So when we are ghosted, whether it's ghosted not ghosted financially, but ghosted but romantically, or maybe you've been putting your all at a job and they're not showing or they're not appreciating your potential, don't beat yourself up about that, okay? This anxiety right here, that's what this is. Release your addictions of being perfect, okay? There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. It's them. There is something that they need to heal within themselves because they are longing for a flawless individual or a flawless life. Why? Because they're trying to walk away from what they were used to. Something disrupted in their life that they deemed imperfect. And so they believe that if it's not the way that they see fit, then you're not good enough, or everything's not good enough. This person is selfish. Okay? They're very selfish and they're only thinking about themselves. They don't care if they're hurting you. They only care about what you would allow them to do. And I feel like it's time for you to release yourself from this, rise above that, create a more stable and healthier world that is meant for you, okay? So if this message resonates, please leave a like, subscribe, and tell your friends about me. And above all, remember this: when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. So take care, dear Gemini. Bye.